It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum, and I'm all out of gum.
Alright, he's all out of gum, so give me a minute. I gotta get things turned on! Okay, lights, and yep, the mic is on, and yeah. Ardbeg. My brother-in-law is a big Ardbeg guy, I think. Was it? No. Yeah, okay, Ginger's confirming this for me. That's what I thought. He's the scotch drinker in the family. Yeah, like, he's got a whole list of scotches. I'm not a scotch guy. Whiskey, yes. Scotch, probably not. Probably not. I have not found too many scotches that I do okay with, that I enjoy. Alright, let's see. Hang on a minute. I gotta get this window out of the way, and I'm gonna turn that off. No, I said get that out of the way. Friggin' windows. Okay, and then if I hit that button... Did it work? Hey, it worked! What is up, everybody? Look at that. Even Elgato's behaving tonight. Wow. I must have done something right in a former life. How's it going, everybody? How's it going, everybody? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Oh, my goodness gracious. It has been a week. It's been a good week. Is anybody else as bored at work as I am? Right? Like, I go into the office and I have things to do, none of which really interest me. And so it's like, I spend so much of my time just like waiting for my brain to ooze out my ear. Waiting for the... What do you mean, what is work, Xander? Are you not working yet? I thought you were on this new gig. I haven't talked to you in a bit. I thought you were on like a new gig. Weren't you on a new... You're supposed to be on a new gig. Hang on a minute. There we go. Something like that. Whatever. Anyways. No, Hetman, that was pretty rough. That was... Ooh, yeah, reorg sucks, Ronan. I've never been a part of a reorg that was enjoyable. Oh, Xander, that's unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. I'll have to get you to tell me that story sometime, because I was excited for you. You made it sound like a great opportunity. The last job was rough, Edmund. I mean, it was hilarious. What was it? Sunday. Sunday was May the 4th, right? And I was like, it's happy layoff day. Because 2 years ago, on the May the 4th, I got laid off. That was really funny. It was funny at the time. Actually, no, it's funny now. At the time, I was kind of more irritated. If you remember, I was probably going to quit that job anyway. So when they laid me off, I was like, well, at least I get a week's pay, which literally has never happened to me before. So that was kind of nice. Yes, Grant, I read that today. That was nice. That was nice. New week means new blueprints. Vladeshi? That's interesting. It reminds me of what I used to do in college, right? I worked for a small place here in Houston that did construction specialties. And I taught myself to read blueprints to do material takeoffs, right? It was all Section 10 stuff. Fire extinguishers, chalkboards, toilet accessories, toilet partitions, blah, 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 blah. And so we would go into the GC offices and try to do material takeoffs of plans for schools and hospitals and office buildings and all this kind of stuff. It was an interesting experience. I learned a lot. I miss some of the people that I used to work with. It was a neat job. So, Hedman, they're still kicking along. Long story short, most of the same people are still in charge. However, it seems like slow change has started to creep in. So, we'll see. They may not end the year where they began it in terms of personnel in high places. The local vice president of my division here in Houston that I work for, the company I'm still at, he'd been at that company for like 25 years. His younger brother had worked here when I first got to this company that I'm at now back in like 2017, and I got to know him. the younger brother is over in the last job, and now that's where the older brother is as well. He resigned his VP ship and went over there. And everybody kind of raised a few eyebrows. Everybody's like, what's going on there? And I'm just kind of like, I wish them both luck. They're fabulous people, but that company has so many flaws that they have to address internally before they're going to really be ready for the big time, right? And it's sad because there's so many people over there doing, like, busting their butts to try to drag them kicking and screaming into the 21st century. And there's just a whole bunch of people who are just, like fighting it tooth and nail. It's the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. It's so bizarre. Every time I get frustrated at the job I have now, I think, yep, but I'm not at the last job, so it could be worse. Well, guys, it's boats night. Not that this comes as a shock. It's Thursday. Oh, I got to turn everything back on. Clearly, I was in here doing some recording. Italian Destroyer video. Ooh, why can I no longer... There we go. So, we've got to, I've got requests open for anything tier 9. I was having a conversation in YouTube, I think yesterday or the day before, I don't remember. And somebody had come in and was basically like, you know, what is it with tier 9 ships? Because we were talking, I was expressing, if you've watched the tier 8 Vittorio Cuniberti video, you've heard me express my frustration with Adriatico, the tier 9. And somebody replied to that video basically saying, that's just I was looking at this thing because I don't know what it was. We'll look at it again in a minute. They were like, you know, what is it with tier 9 ships? Like, so many of them are terrible. They're just free XP sinks. And I was like, hold on. Flag on the play here, okay? Like, there's a lot of really, really good tier 9 ships. Like, if you go look at tier 9 destroyers, there's almost not a bad one in the bunch. Now, I'm exaggerating, but there's a lot of really good tier 9 destroyers in here, right? Like, let me just filter on tech tree ships, right? There are 12 tech tree tier 9 destroyers. I would argue that Adriatico and Katsonis are kind of meh. Like, just about everything else in here, you can make a valid case for being a very, very good boat. And that sort of thing, right? Look at Tech Tree Tier 9 cruisers, right? Ibuki, solid. Takahashi, okay, he got me there, right? Buffalo, solid. Seattle, not so much. You know, Riga's not bad. Rune is excellent. Drake is actually pretty good. The British heavies are not, like, amazing. They're not popular, let's say, but the boat is not bad. Neptune's an extreme challenge. She explodes a lot. San Luis is excellent. Brindisi is good. Johan de Witt is amazing. I really liked Santander. Like, tier 9 cruiser and destroyer, from a tech tree perspective, are in a pretty good spot. Now, battleship is where I don't really know, right? Like, I think Lepanto is terrible. Friedrich is not bad. Ruprecht is actually pretty good. I've had some hilarious games in Lion. I've never cared for Izumo. I was good to me. You know, so, like, battleship is a mixed bag. But in general, I don't feel like there's too many tier 9 tech tree ships that are garbage, right? I don't see it. So yeah, I'm not a fan. Now, I need to play Seattle. I may start the night with a game in Seattle because I've not played Seattle since the turret changes. What is this? Eskimo Cossack ships that fought. Okay, this is some new thing they're doing, I guess. And then we're finally winding down all the rest of this mess. Yeah. I've got 450 of these Soviet tokens left, and I'm looking at this top tier permanent camouflage going, man, maybe I might sink a few doubloons into getting that, because that would be cool. I like the permanent camo. I'm not wasting doubloons on the actual ship. It's a tech tree ship. Sure. I don't know what those tokens are good for. Iowa's been power crept. I will play Iowa probably. I'll put a game into Iowa just because I don't think she's that bad still. WRP, you're not wrong, right? Like, tier 10 is meant to be, like, well, originally it was meant to be LOL super ships. Like, you know, hey, congratulations, you made it, you earned it. Here's some awesome in-game power, right? So kudos to them for, you know, kind of sticking to their guns on that sort of thing. But then somebody came along with super ships, and now it don't feel so hot. Now you're kind of looking around like, oh, really? Tier 10, ew. I have not played Seattle since the buff. We're going to start the night with a Seattle build. Now, I'm going to do what I always do and warn you in advance because I have not played much boats in the last 2 weeks. I'm incredibly rusty. So let's see how we do here. Yeah, see, Hujam, you tend to see a lot of radar cruiser in ranked, right? Which doesn't surprise me. Ooh, that Kaga's going to hate my guts. Okay, this is not... This is... what am I looking at? Rhode Island, Sarugi, Missouri, Lion Turbines. Okay, this is not... This could be worse. All the battleships are at least a threat. But they're not... Oh, hello. What is this timer? This is new. Feels like they... Didn't they copy this from tanks? This feels like they copied it from tanks. Interesting. Or I wonder if that's a mod. I wonder if I have a mod that has this now. I wouldn't even know. All right, arms race.
It's gonna be a
This is
bumpy
Land of
ride.
Fire. I'm in a Seattle. Okay, we'll see how we do here. Oh, so it is a mod? It is a mod, Dave? Okay. Yoshino's on my right. Okay, yeah, I'm going to play the left flank for now. The new team bar mod. Okay. I knew they had finally fixed this thing. I actually kind of like the countdown thing. That's actually really cool. I mean, to some extent, Hujam. To some extent. It depends on which line you're talking about. Not every line has a massive gap between the 9 and the 10. Ognovoy has smoke. He's probably not going to save it for me. So I'm going to cling to this little island over here in the hopes that it matters. The Missouri and the Sarugi are back there. Looking for me. There's the CAG. Do not want to get caught at the wrong time. By planes. You know what I'm going to do if I can? I'm going to go all the way to the 1 line here, or the 2 line. Yeah, look at all these buffs that are right here. CAG is still lit in there for days. Yorktown did get a drop-off on him. Hit him with 1. Okay. CAG is going for the buff. He's going to have me on the surface as I come around this island. He took another torp. Oh, why do I have AP in the barrel? What is that shenanigans? Oh, he's out. All right, that feels pretty good. That poor Kagero kind of got molested. All right, Moog's on the other side of the map. We have no idea where these submarines are. Oh, now we do. Gonna go back at this Ognovoy here. I think the sub has made a mistake, and it's time for us to punish him. All cockroaches deserve to be stepped on.
Oh yeah, if it bleeds, I can kill it.
Now, I do have to be moderately cautious. I do run the risk of sailing out directly in front of a Rhode Island, which will probably very quickly be the end of me if I time this incorrectly. Don't know which sub it was. I think it was the Balau.
I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
We came to the side with all the buffs, and somehow they have more buffs.
Guts.
Feels kind of bad.
See what they look like. I'm not gonna fight you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Balau has gone deep, or whatever he is. He is not on Hydro, which is really irritating.
I can kill it. I'll still make the Hall of Fame.
I have not been terribly useful this game. Mogador is back in mid. Mogador is about to wipe out one of our submarines because that guy is not smart. Wow. Okay, so it's not the Balau, it's the Seal that's over here. This guy's going to take some more torps.
It's a nice day to die. For you, that is.
Need to get him to light on fire. That's what we really need. Oh yeah, these gun angles are so much easier. This is so much easier to work with, kids. Loving this. Yeah, this Missouri's like, he looks delicious. He wants to shoot me. He wants to shoot me, ladies and gentlemen. I can just tell.
Big guns, and I cannot lie.
This really
Okay.
pisses me off.
Wow, we are just not playing well, are we? This team is all over the place. All right. We're going to have to cut back to mid here and try to not suck. I have no idea where this Seal wandered off to. Wherever he is, he doesn't seem to be on the surface. Oh, look, our carrier bought it because he forgot he had engines. I mean, the enemy team sailed right through the middle of the map. You could see it coming 5 minutes ago, my man. Like, I don't know what you were waiting on to move, but... The fact that this cog is having a decent game legit irritates me because he shouldn't be. Okay, battleships. I need y'all to stop sucking, and right now you're all sucking.
Time for some fisting.
Well, this is not going to be a bad. This is going to be a bad game for the team, but so far I'm really liking Seattle's improved gun angles. Like, that part is feeling very, very good. Hey, what up, my dude? Nah, you don't get to cap. I won't allow it. Now, this guy doesn't have torpedoes, which is also going to work in my favor a little bit. Need to try for the bow fire here.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chase.
Crazy son of a bitch, you did. Much better.
Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
Bring it on, little Kaga. You don't frighten me. The big giant battleship over there does, but there's not much I can do about him. I think I'm gonna take one of these, and there's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, it's all right.
I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
All right, Rhode Island, you're in the cap now. I need you to continue to have balls, which is something the rest of the team does not.
After a few days of R&R, I'll be ready for more action.
Unfortunately, I'm going to get nailed out here by the guys, by the Seal and the Rhode Island. They're going to have their way with me as soon as I get lit here. I'm fully expecting, that's exactly what I was expecting. If only my carrier player didn't suck. It would have, God. You know, I just look at games like that and I'm kind of like, if you're going to play a carrier, could you find your engines? Why is that so hard? How's it going, Zelda? Oh, it's fine. I just don't understand why so many carrier players insist on playing an airfield. I need, hang on a minute. I need to make a fix over here.
Welcome
Oh, no, I already got it. Okay.
to Jurassic Park.
Yeah, there we go. Too orange for me. Well, no carrier this game makes me very sad. I was enjoying shredding the Kaga's planes. That was fun. Well, that's my problem, WRB, is so many carrier players think they're playing an airfield. And it's like, no. God gave you a hull and engines. You can use them. This shouldn't be a controversial opinion. Arms race again? How many times do I have to suffer through this garbage?
Fasten your seatbelts. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
All right. I'm going to go back up the Cossack and the Benson. One thing I'm realizing I should have done, that I have not, is... Come on. Yes. There we go. And then you... I did not update my drink for this evening. I'm actually working on the last of the 2024 Ladybird. There we go. Where was I on? Was it it had to have been Saturday. What was I doing? Oh, I remember what it was. So we got to where on we were doing. I was grilling on Saturday, and I was getting low. I was grilling out a steak, a big flank steak, and I was low on the seasoning that I like to use, and it's from one of the local steakhouses. So I told Ginger, I said, look, I'm going to run down, you know, it's 20 minutes away. Run down and buy some more. Come on back. And while I was down there, one of the local bourbon hunting groups had mentioned, oh, hey, I was at X store and they just opened a fresh case of Garrison Brothers Ladybird and put it on the shelf at 10 o'clock this morning. And I thought, that's like 5 more exits in on the freeway. Let's go. All ships technically have autopilot. That's correct. All ships technically have autopilot. Okay, Holland. It's time to murder him. It's a Kagero. Crush him. There you go. Ooh, a Jaeger, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, what's with the AP again? Okay, I'm going to be in trouble if this Vyazma pushes me. I'm already kind of in trouble because the poison is here. Oh, good. The Cossack took care of him. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Go away, poison. Nobody asked you. Oh, thank God for German dispersion.
Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
The planes, they melt like butter, boss. Check it out. Really? Okay, well, whatever.
After a few days,
Hey, what up, Cossack?
I'll be ready
Are
for
you
more
sure about that?
action.
All right, let's go be somewhere else. I feel like I've done my bit for King and Country right here. The Jaeger's got torps coming in. I feel like I can dodge them. Let's find out. Feels like I can do it. Yeah, we're going to sneak past them here. All right, now the Jaeger's still out somewhere in mid. Somewhere. I'm going to back off a little bit. We're going to pick up this damage buff to the south. I'm going to let the Cossack go hunt the Jaeger for a minute. This team is playing significantly better. Let's hope it works. Oh, hey, what up? This Jaeger is boned. He's caught between a Cossack and a Holland and me. Yeah, you're very, very dead.
I'm a mushroom cloud laying.
You flew a little too close to the sun there, Icarus. Good evening. How we doing? All right. They've got a whole pile of ships over here in the top corner of the map, and they're down to a Marceau, a Buffalo, and a Monarch on the entire other half. That's Cossack smoke. It won't last very long. Marceau looks like he's about to get melted. Yep, there he goes. Monarch is turning in. Poison is in front of me. Can't say I care for this very much. All right, I'm gonna dare the Poison to do something. while laughing at the Monarch's guns. Yep. Bryson is like, oh, I'm going to turn and look at you now. That's fine. Like, I don't have to give you a shot here, my dude.
Power on. Now it's time to kick some ass.
There we go. He still wants me, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, now he's kind of now he's like, nah, screw it. Yeah, now he's turning them back. For a minute there, he was like, I'll turn the guns somewhere else, and now he's like, now I'll shoot at you.
After a few days of
Niente.
R&R,
Try
I'll be
again.
ready for more action.
Oh, the Burgonia. Yeah, he actually got a little lucky there, didn't he? All right, well, let's have some fun with you. You at least burn really nicely, but you're stupid, stupid fast. Now that I have the lead right, we can have some fun with you. Poison, how you doing? Welcome back. Did you think I forgot about you, buddy? You think I forgot, did you?
Magic 8 Ball says, die.
Well, we're having a decent damage game. The gun angles are very, very, very nice. Big fan of the improved gun angles on this hull. All right, let's see what the Burgonia's doing. He's about to have to turn towards. Let's give him all kinds of unenjoyable things to think about.
Leaves juice.
Because you're French, and I am a light cruiser. Hon, hon, hon. God, these battleship players are so predictable.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
They see a light cruiser, and it's like, mine, 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 mine. They're so disgustingly predictable. GG. What is up, Tack? Bo sent you over, did he? All right. Well, hopefully he's doing. No, they improved the gun angles, and I'm not sure about the rotation. They absolutely improved the gun angles. That was one of the biggest things they did. Let me go find this. All right. So let's look at this again. This was, I think, 14.3's balance changes. Not test. It was balance changes. Here we go. Widened the angles of the 3rd and 4th main battery gun turrets, counting from the bow. So one of Seattle's biggest problems was always that in order to get the stern turrets to action, you had to show a minimum of 45 degrees of the ship. Essentially, every battleship in the world would get full pins on you at a minimum, if not straight up citadels, right? Because their shells would always fully fuse. You could not show all of your turrets fore or aft, whether you were firing over the shoulder retreating or firing over the bow, moving in. You couldn't show all your turrets without showing way too much side of the ship. Not my best game, but not a bad one. These guys played good games. Oh, Vermont showed up to play. Nicely done. And so they improved the gun angles. Now I have to go look at what they are versus what they were, because I don't remember. But I know they were bad. The stern turret angles were terrible. It was one of the biggest drawbacks of the ship. And they improved the turret traverse, which is... hang on a minute. Did they say? No, not the traverse. The first, third, and fourth turrets are all now 360. So now she has a much easier time keeping her guns on target while maneuvering, while flipping around. Like, the turret traverse is always pretty good, right? This is like, 20 seconds, and that's probably with some buffs or something. That's not bad, right? But now it's just like, oh, it is so, so nice, right? It is so, so good. I mean, Seattle was never awful. She was not a bad ship. She was uncomfortable to play. And I feel like they have improved some of that, which is nice to see. Now, we were talking about Iowa earlier. No, not Delaware. Iowa. Somebody was basically saying they felt like Iowa had been kind of power crept. And I'm actually curious. This is not a ship that I have played in a very, very long time. So I'm legit curious if that is still a thing. Let's look her over real fast. We've gone, yep. This all makes sense. Let's go the extra HP, a little bit of speed. And then we've probably gone for like a survivability build here. Yeah, that's fairly standard the way I tend to build battleships. We've leaned into the AA and ASW. I've got 1 point. I can get to 2. What would I do with a second point? Like, vigilance would not be bad. Vigilance would not be bad. What's my torpedo protection? 25. This would make it go up another 7, 8 points. Oh, no, 7, and then 25%. Okay. Let's go ahead and max this guy out. Because why not? And then let's do that. And let's just see how she plays. Gunfeeder. I'm not a tremendous fan of Gunfeeder. On a battleship. On a heavy cruiser, it's amazing. Because on a battleship, like, when are you going to fire HE?
To Jurassic Park.
I mean, in certain corner case situations, sure. But the overwhelming majority of the time, you're not going to fire HE. What a waste of time. Okay, this is all good. This is all fine. All right, let's play Iowa. Let's see how bad it really is. See if my memory is as bad. See if memory is as bad as I recall. That's not at all. Wow, English is hard. See if the experience of playing this ship is what you guys think it is. I remember Iowa not being bad, but then again, I haven't played Iowa regularly in almost a decade, right? Back when I ground out the line 9 years ago, sure, I played the ship a lot. Zath has always maintained that he's preferred Izimo to Iowa for years, and I've always thought he's crazy. I was like, why? So, Chaser, for certain battleships, I would agree with you. But for, like, an American battleship? Like, I don't know. Not gonna lie, I really like that countdown thing on the Team HP mod. All right, tiers of the player base.
Let's do this.
The quote-unquote correct way to play this map is to go own the top left corner. That's what everybody reliably tells me. I'm not convinced that I'm going to be able to do it with this boat. Let's move up and worry about A and see how the game shakes out. Only 2 cruisers to shoot at, and there's no way the Vyazma is going to give me the shot that I want unless I push him, because he doesn't have to, and he has 16-inch guns, same as I do. Yeah, Chaser, I mean, looking at this matchmaking, now I can very clearly see where I might be spending a notable chunk of time firing HE, right? I've got 6 battleships that are going to show me nothing but bow as much as they can. Certainly the North Carolina, the Vyazma, and the Tennessee maybe not, but like the Tennessee and the Friedrich and the Los Andes will move around. The Los Andes has the maneuverability to do it. Okay, Mr. Bilal, I need you to be useful now. Like, you know, could you, zone into the game and stuff? That'd be great. Oh, Siegfried. Okay, you're in here. Well, that's fine, Chaser. It's for me. It's just more of a. It's more of. I don't have that. Wow, somebody's there quick. That's got to be probably the Shima on a speed boost. And yet somehow I'm not spotted. Now I am. Okay. So if the Vyazma is south, then I might end up being able to shoot the Mogami up here. We'll have to see how this goes.
Let's see what they look like.
Wow, that is a bold and dumb submarine. Your torpedoes will not make that turn, my dude. Yeah, I figured the Shima would be up here. That's one of the reasons I clung to this island. Okay, Tennessee's not showing me a shot. North Carolina kind of is. Oregon absolutely is. Let's get these turrets turned and get into the game. Look at this shenanigans. Oh, no, I'm never going to get that shot off. Okay, so the Ognavoy is literally suiciding rather than... Oh, my God. So, this is why I play Destroyer, guys, because I keep landing games with the dumbest destroyers in history. Yep, Montana and I are like, well, we're going to do the only thing we can. It's time to go be somewhere else. I don't even know how to take this game. The game's already a disastrous train wreck of a loss. I can assure you of that. And it's entirely because every destroyer on my team doesn't seem to have brains.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Really? What a waste. I'm gonna go commit suicide now. The game is over. I sort of don't feel like playing it at this point. My Balau is suiciding. Wow. Quite literally no point to this one.
This is gonna fuck up my hair.
Fun game, Chaser. Yep. Giant waste of a game. This is why I play Destroyer, ladies and gentlemen, because when I don't, I get incompetent teams. Just like this.
Much better. Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Yep. Still never have spotted a Destroyer. What a complete waste of my time. Let's see. I already downloaded the Shim and the Ognivoid because they were terrible. The Balau gets one too because he basically has no idea what he's doing. This guy got torpedoed by the opposing U-55. Like, what a joke. This is what frustrates me about this game, right? Like, you come in here and you want to play a ship to find out if it's any good or not. I could have been playing a tier 11 super ship and that team was so incompetent it wouldn't have mattered. Like, you can't even judge a ship that you don't even get to do anything in it. The teams are so bad. They spot nothing. They die in seconds. It's like, my God, this is why I don't play Battleship. I don't know how you guys do it. So many people are like, oh, Battleship's amazing. I was like, yes, but your teammates are all idiots. How do you do it? Chaser, you were fine. That game's completely on our light units for just failing to do anything useful. Our Ognivoid tunnel visioned so hard that he got gunned down by a Shimakaze. Our Balau never once contested the cap. Zoned in late, too. I don't know what happened to our Shim on the other side of the map. But he died in seconds, and their Shimakaze was busy wrecking our entire side of the map. So, you know, fun times. Wisconsin, Kerr first, Yamato, Slava. We're going left. Or, sorry, right. We're going right. Please, Humphreys, do not go to B. Please do not go to B. You're going to get murdered.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
A map this big. Oh, hey. Why am I not hearing those? Well, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. I've barely been missing several follows tonight. I don't know what's going on. Did I miss a raid too, probably? No, but I've missed some resubs. Why am I'm not getting any audio? Oh, I think I know why. Yep, I know why. Hold on. That might fix it. That might fix it. We'll see. Yeah, you guys are hearing it. It's not coming through on my end because of the way I've got Elgato's, because I've got Wavelink set up. That's my fault. We're going to try it anyway and hope it works. Well, guys, if you've been following tonight and I haven't called you out, I apologize. Thank you for the various follows. Yeah, see, the Jaeger's about to get his face smashed in. He's getting radared right now.
Let's see what they look like. I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch. You want fries with that? This thing sucks. If I promised to kill you last, I lied. Coochie coochie.
Oh, the Paolo's going for a charge on the Moskva. I wish him all the best. I suspect he will die. Hey, look, who could have predicted it? These destroyers just let people wander in anywhere they bloody please, and I'm kind of getting tired of it. He's firing his torpedoes at me right now. He's in the forward end here. Well, I'm about to die. Yep. Hold on.
This is gonna fuck up my hair.
I was not the problem, Hujam. These idiot destroyer players on my team are the problem. Like, I know, I'm going to take my Paolo Emilio, and I'm going to camp right here. In the meantime, I'm going to let two destroyers completely walk down the side of the map. Are you, like, we're going to win this game because somehow the enemy team is playing dumber than we are. But, like, what in the hell? It's mind-numbing to watch these people play Destroyer. Like, I would... Oh, God. I cannot. Yeah, I can't even get the chance to find out if Iowa is still a decent boat in the modern era. Because I'm too busy playing Destroyer in a battleship. That's how incompetent these destroyers are. Dear God in heaven. Now I can hear it. Mr. October, thank you for the resub. Loon. Random battles certainly feel that way, don't they? It's like, well, who spawned in with more potatoes? Congratulations, here's your credits. Or less potatoes. Who spawned in with fewer potatoes? There we go. Sean, thank you for the follow. Dusty Busty, how you been, my friend? It has been a hot minute. I've seen you on Twitter retweeting all of the Sith Kitten shenanigans. How you been, my friend? I'll get to some of these requests in a minute. I've just got to play. I've got to do something. These, just, I cannot, just, my God, how many idiot destroyers can I run into? Like, unbelievable. Trevins with the resub. Thank you kindly. Oh, goody. Let's make sure we play the worst map in the game. Oh, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit. Ugh. Please tell me we're spawning north. Okay, that's at least something. Minigumo is the only... I am literally... What is this stupidity? Now I'm the only destroyer on my team. Well, at least they don't have any fucking radar. Mein Gott. And I don't outspot the Minigumo. Fabulous. All right. So the question is simply... I have to outthink this clown to start the match. Where does he go? Does he go to C or does he go to B? I'm going to make a play for B and see what happens. Been working your ass off. There you go, baby. Bloody hell. All I want to do is take Iowa out and play a game that lasts longer than 4 minutes. And I've had back-to-back games where it's like, nah, your team's going to melt and you're just going to do nothing. Congratulations. Then why am I here? Why am I zoning in? Okay. This is one of the rare times I actually do wish I had RPF. Wow, this Suzuya's got balls. Why is my Montana already... Look at this cowardly Montana. Look at this guy.
On you like stink on shit.
What is that
You're about as useful
ridiculousness?
as a hobo's dick
Like,
cheese.
what are you doing back there, my dude? You're on the 10 line and you're running away. Those torpedoes were a mistake. I should not have fired them. And yet, I think I'm going to clip the Suzuya in the stern with one. Yep. GK should be out of range. Yeah. I say those should all die at his hull. Alright, we know now where the Minigumo was. We don't know where he is. I see the breast committing suicide. You know, for reasons like you do, I suppose. hell is with these teams, man? Down 3 ships already. This is why I hate this map. I really, really hate this map. Alright, so the Minigumo's in here trying to keep tabs on me. And somehow he outspots me. Oh, right, because he outspots me. Hey, what up, my dude?
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Really? How did my entire health pool magically disappear when I was spotted for like 8.5 seconds?
Another day, another disembowelment.
All these ships here. Could I get moderately competent teammates who'll shoot at the destroyer when I spot it? That'd be swell, thanks. Hilariously, we are not out of this game yet, but it does not feel like we are making much progress. All right, you guys will have to finish off that clown. I know the Minigumo's, I would say, he was 100% going to go to B. Like, that was always the case, kids. Time to get off the 10 line. What the hell is an irresistible?
Ooh, your ass is grass, and I've got the weed whacker. Oh yeah, if it bleeds, I can kill it.
Oh, he's gonna smoke up? Oh, I have just the thing for you then. Was that crawling smoke? In the hell is that thing? British 9.1 inches. Okay. Wherever the Minigomo is, he's not being useful. He's just gonna block me in here. And I'm at a massive health disadvantage to that guy, with a team playing no closer than 3 grid squares away. Which does not feel particularly awesome, I might add. These battleships, just, God bless. I probably can't stay in here. I'm the only ship within 3 grid squares of any enemies here on this, and as soon as I get spotted, I'm a dead man. The Minigumo has now looped back into sea, ladies and gentlemen. Well, we're 2 ships down now, and they've done a terrible job of basically everything at this stage.
If I promised to kill you last, I lied.
But I'm the only destroyer, and I have yet to have a ship that really is up here fighting with me. Everybody is playing so far up the cap as to be just not good. Okay, now I can go back to B, because I think they're not sitting in there anymore. The Minigumo's effed out of the cap for now. What's this Yarsville doing? Okay, he's gonna sit in the cap. See? Watch what happens
Time to
now.
Put on the beer goggles.
Every single ship on the enemy team is going to shoot at me. Guaranteed.
Another day, another disembowelment.
All right, we tied up on ships. We have no board control. I can't do much about that from this position. I'm going to try and grab A. The Libertad should be able to dislodge somebody eventually. Guys should be able to kill that cur first, right? DJ, my goodness, welcome in, my friend. How have you been? It's been a long time. Willkommen, ja? DJ likes to come in and carpet bomb subs. That's what he does. It's his signature move.
gonna fight you. I'm gonna kick your ass.
Please
Say
kill this
hello to my
clown.
little friend.
Someone, please kill this clown. All right, Libertad. Here's how this is going to work. You're going to have to go to B. Cold with the resubs. Thank you. DJ, how have you been? Rounding out the gift subs. Well, welcome in. How have you been? Hope you're doing well. No, Benham wouldn't be having fun. I'm spending too much time trying to do board control and cap things to actually torpedo things. All right. Libertad is going to hold down B now. And murder the Blucher for me. Thank you, by the way. So get in there and make that happen. I'm going to finish capping A, and then we're going to go bail to the south. We're only 200 points down, and we're 2 ships up. The Minigumo, the Jarsveld is not a threat to the ships that we have remaining, provided they play smart. Unfortunately, the Libertad has driven directly into Minigumo torpedoes. Please only take one of those. Okay, that's livable. Laffy does look like fun. The Jarsveld is 100% screwed just as soon as they can actually get guns on it. He has nowhere to run between the Bourgogne, the Montana, and the Libertad's guns. There we go. You've been letting a light cruiser dunk you for 10 minutes, fellas. There's only so much that I can do. Thank you. Okay.
Suck it down.
Minigumo is back here. Irresistible's dead. Okay. All right, they're going to trade out. Then I'm going to go to B. The Minigumo is now the last surviving ship on the enemy team. Thank God somebody out here was paying attention. Yeah, I know, Cowboy. I know.
Suck it down. You want fries with that?
But when I spot this guy, you guys have to shoot at him this time, okay? We only have 2 minutes left, and we're 130 points down. It's going to be a challenge. The Bourgogne needs to go straight to C. He's the closest one. This guy wants to get a crack in. F that. Get the win. Now, once I finish capping here, I will sell my ship if it means getting this clown spotted. 90 seconds. We're going to have to kill him. They probably think they can win by just running away, and he's probably right. I don't think we're going to make up enough points in 60 seconds. No, we're gonna lose. All this guy has to do is to not get spotted. Burgonia's out of speed boost, so we'll never catch him again. Nah, it won't matter, Loon. Team already had it. 20 seconds. Now, with 20 seconds, well, we're 60 points down. I don't think we make up 60 points in 20 seconds. This is going to be close. But we're going to lose. We're going to lose by about 15 points. No, he's still out to the. He's still off to the south somewhere. We lost. Yep. See, there it is. We lost by 18 points. There's only one of me, guys. Like, mein Gott. Did you notice the difference in that game? There, I was the only person on my team who ever capped anything. Ever. They didn't have this problem. Their ships moved up and controlled zones. Like, dear God. Like, what? This guy was the first one to die. He accomplished nothing but throw his ship away. And we had another guy who did worse? Come on. I mean, they won this Iowa game, but what a giant waste of my time it was. Look at Irresistible. What the hell is Irresistible? It's obviously British. What the hell is an aluminum falcon? Okay, is it an armory ship? What is this thing, fellas? Oh, Commonwealth. My bad. Okay. I saw the name and thought British. Oh, okay, so it wants to be in Illinois. Yeah, it wants to be in Illinois. So these are Drake guns. Yeah, these are the same guns on Drake. Okay. Probably the same reload, even. Range is not bad. She probably has no armor to speak of. I mean, that's not terrible, I suppose. There's a weird spaced citadel-looking thing. That is super weird. And what's with the smoke? It is crawling smoke. That is so strange. That is such a weird ship. It has an airstrike? Oh, depth charges. It has depth charges. Oh, over here. Yeah, okay. No, that's the depth charges. Yeah. Yeah, it has depth charges. That's a weird boat, man. I'll try it sometime. I'm kind of not interested in it tonight. What's the smoke firing penalty? Good question. Survey says this is showing me. Where do you see that? On the main battery? Okay, guys. Now you're just pissing me off. Where do you see the smoke firing penalty anymore? It used to be down here. See, isn't it the same as air? Is it the same as air? Oh, there it is. 10.2. That sounds about right, because I was picking that guy up in the last game at about 10 clicks. When he was smoked, I would pick him up at about 10 kilometers. That sounds about right. Interesting. That's a weird boat. Okay, well, if I'm gonna play Alaska. Let's go play Alaska. I'll take that request. Although let's go. That's his favorite cruiser. Favorite tier 9 cruiser. Man, you know what we're gonna do? It's a lot of really good tier 9 cruisers. I don't know that I have a favorite. I haven't played Brindisi in a while. I haven't played Johan in a while. I haven't played Ibuki in a while. Yes, DJ, absolutely. I will be there. I haven't bought plane tickets yet. I got to get on that. But yes, we're coming for sure. It's happening. Take care. I'll tag you on Discord. I've been meaning to tag up with you and see if you had time to come play at some point. He was right here.
Oh, wait, did I leave?
I don't know. He might still be here. He might be gone.
All right.
He was literally here seconds ago, though.
Shoot.
Nope. There he was. He saw you.
Oh, okay.
He saw you. Okay. What do I want to do? I already did Seattle. Oh, man. Is Buffalo my favorite Tier 9 cruiser? I don't know, man. I actually don't know. I kind of miss playing Rune. I do love Siegfried. I do love me some Siegfried. My problem is Siegfried plays too much like a battleship for these potato teams that I have tonight. We're going to play Buffalo. Buffalo for Hodeshi. Yeah, it's Road. Yeah, she's OP. I feel like I need a game in an OP ship after the garbage games I keep having. I had one decent game in Seattle. There was that, I suppose. My God. Okay. Who was that? Sea of names. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. All right. I kind of want to play on this flank for a bit, but not crazy long.
So many babes.
Um,
so little time. Don't worry, girls. There's
Partly
plenty to
because
go
they
around.
only have 2 destroyers in sub, and partly because they have a lot of battleships that will beat the bejesus out of me. Seeing a Vermont and a Musashi in the same game is just... It's like, this is why nobody plays cruiser, guys. Because you keep making battleships with bigger and bigger guns, and they're just dumb. Yeah, maybe. Have I been watching Andor? We're up to episode 5. We haven't seen anything of Andor past episode 5. Absolutely no spoilers, or I'll throw you out of my channel. Don't do that. No shenanigans. We finished episode 5 last night. But by then it was late. We had to call it, so. Metz, Lepanto. Sal, we're going in. Okay. We know there's at least 1 destroyer on this flank because 1 destroyer spawned with us. So there's at least 1 destroyer up here in front of me. Yep, he just spotted me wherever he's at. That means he's actually run way out to the edge of the map. Okay, that tells me that the Z-42 is on the other side of the map. And my carrier now knows where to look for the Jaeger, which makes me happy. So, ZF6 is going to be able to basically get a free cap here. And then we're going to be able to move up and be a little more useful. Yep, time to... I have done the job that I wanted to do. Henza, thank you for the follow. I've done the job I wanted to do. I pushed the Jaeger off the cap. So now let's go be somewhere else for a little while.
reckoned with. Much better.
I would love it if we had some battleships up here.
Damn. Desert road, no gas, and no chicks.
Well, I need to be on the other flank anyway now, boys. So good luck and stuff. I've already coughed up a huge pile of my HP for y'all for no reason. So enjoy.
You son of a bitch. Come get some.
I came, I saw, I kicked ass.
What are we banging away at? Oh, the 4501? No, there's submarines on the other flank. Oh, whoa, that Jaeger's got balls, kids. Look at that guy. Okay. Try not to die, San Diego. Yeah, that didn't work, did it?
I'm just getting warmed up.
Well, we're gonna lose this game too. Our battleships are all dead or stupid, and theirs are doing whatever the hell they want. So looks like fun. We have a Lepanto and a Jaeger well onto our side of the map, chasing our carrier down, and we're 6 minutes into the game. Why? Because our Jean Bart has basically never left spawn. I don't know what the hell that's all about. Our Veneto tried a close pass with a Burgonia. Why not just ram him? What the actual effing hell? It's gonna be a short stream tonight, guys.
Desert road, no gas, and no chicks. This is gonna fuck up my hair. Damn. Desert road, no gas.
I'm dead and I don't even
and
care.
No chicks.
This game, we lost this game at the spawn screen.
America, fuck yeah.
Yeah, we lost this game at the matchmaking screen.
Hail to the king, baby.
Well, the Jaeger's got balls because my team has none, right? Look at the Jean Bart. Look at this guy. Look at this. This game is 7.5 minutes old. His team is getting destroyed. He's been here the entire game. Like, I mean, look at this. He's move forward 6 feet, move backward 6 feet, move forward 6 feet, move backward 6 feet. In the meantime, his team is dead because he won't fight. Like, how many battleships do you see that out of all the damn time? All the damn time. One more game. If it doesn't get better, I'm done. I can't take this, guys. I can't take this. All I want is the chance to play a good game. That's all I want. I don't understand why that's so difficult. And yet, here we are. This is exactly... Actually, now that I think about it... Okay, hold on. I'm going to rephrase that. I'm going to take this Jutland request for Battleground. We're going to play one more Tier 9 game. At that point, I'm not playing Tier 9 anymore. I'm going to send back all these Tier 9 requests. Just take them back. I don't care anymore. Because it's high-tier games, isn't it? It's always high-tier games. They're a disastrous waste of time. God. There's a reason I don't stream this game much anymore, fellas, and this is why. Yeah, I agree, Andrew. 100%. High-tier game. So, about 2 years ago, when I did my very first Carrier Con, I did a panel with, only 3 radars. Only. I did a panel with, it was myself, Sealord Mountbatten, and Ryan Zismansky. We're all there from, he was there from New Jersey, obviously.
Let's get it on.
And, towards the end of the panel, somebody asked the question, something along the lines of, and I forget the exact question. I have a video of it somewhere because Sealord had somebody in the audience filming this, and I got him to send me the clip of it, but I never made a video out of it. Now I'm kind of thinking I should have. But basically, the overall gist of this question from the audience was, what ship do you think that, as the game has gone on, has wargaming done dirty, right? Like, what ship have they just done dirty to? And I forget what Sealord's answer was. It was a battleship, because he's a battleship guy, and that's exactly what his brain went to. And I forget the answer. He had a good one. And when they looked at me, I said, my answer is not a ship. My answer is a tier 9. Because Tier 9, there are a ton of good ships at Tier 9. A mountain of good ships at Tier 9. And they all get crapped on by this kind of matchmaking. 4 super ships. And I'm the only... There's only 1 Tier 9 on the other team, and there's me and the Suzuya on this team. How is that supposed to be fun? Super ships are... Like, 90% of super ships are broken anyway. Right? It's just awful. Lemming with the resub, thank you much. Oh, good.
Now, this is a force to be reckoned.
Should be a fun game.
Much better. Now, this is a force to be reckoned with.
Time to put on the beer goggles. Another day, another disembowelment. Coochie, coochie. Coochie, coochie.
Now, my team dunked on him, which was nice. The Minotaur that's a radar minnow as well, which is beautiful. That makes me super happy. So we're going to put the Hydra up to make sure I don't blunder into torpedoes. We're going to get out here and do some more scouting. Because the Svea and the Zed are divved up, and that's going to be a huge problem unless we murder these clowns.
This thing sucks.
Yeah, the Minotaur is going to get enough vote. I'm right at the edge of your radar, my dude. Yeah, you're going to get one salvo. I hope it was worth it.
The price is wrong, bitch. Got a lot of guts. Let's see what they look like. Magic 8 Ball says,
I caught him out for you, boys. It's time to murder him,
the
please.
boogeyman is real, and you just found him.
Zed's going to smoke for him. I can guarantee it. They're divved up. Minotaur's radar must be up again. Yep. Go get him, Jacksonville. Thank you. All right. I have to be at least moderately cautious of the Svea, as I am still inside his radar range. Struggle is, right now, nobody's actually shooting at him. Well, let me back that up. People are shooting at him. No one's actually doing damage to him. Whose are these? Oh, those are Schlieffentorps. Okay. Come on.
Magic 8 Ball says, you died. Come get some.
Well, the other flank is completely folded, boys. So, time to do something.
Coochie, coochie. Coochie, coochie.
That's irritating. I think I can stay ahead of these. Yeah.
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
4 of them camped on that island. Every single one of them is dead. Every single one of them is dead. Enjoy your one salvo that didn't land anything.
I'm gonna kick your ass, bitch.
Oh, come on.
This is gonna fuck up my hair. I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
Much better.
Yeah, I got done chasing things that my team couldn't hit. It was, like, pointless. There was literally no point to continuing that fight anymore. Like, these 3 battleships have lagged so far behind, they can't hit anything, they can't see anything. They're literally at the point now where they literally have nothing to shoot at and they still won't move. I don't know how I can help them here. Hey, look, the Kitakazi's in our cap. Who could have predicted it? Oh, good, and I'm point blank with an Austin. What could possibly go wrong here? What's my detection? 5.7?
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Well, my game's over. All these battleships, none of the no brains. Absolutely no brains. Mind-blowing.
That's how we do it.
Now, the interesting thing is I might be able to kill the Kitakazi. But the rest of this team is just terrible. And I'm sailing into radar range of a Petro. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, Hanover. He's right there. He's teed up for you, buddy. Go make it happen. Those look decent. Nope. German dispersion says LOL. So I'm just going to casually sail in front of 2 radar cruisers like I have a choice.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
All right, we managed to kill the Kitakazi and not die, so I suppose that's progress. They finally, after 38 minutes, killed the Svea.
The boogeyman is real, and you just found him.
Now I have to chase 2 radar cruisers like it's going to matter. Russian cruisers are so stupid. I'm watching his armor just laugh off 20-inch shells. Like, what a joke.
That's how we do it.
Polina, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Now, I'm 100% going to get radar just as soon as the Petro sees those torps coming in. If I'm lucky, I might kill him.
A crowbar would come in handy right about now.
I'm not going to get that lucky. He must be out of radar. I can't think of any other reason he wouldn't have already radared me. God, the torpedo reload on this boat is terrible.
Time to put on the beer goggles.
Keep that radar humming. We're going to get him. There we go.
Another day, another disembowelment.
All right, Minotaur torps are already out on this guy. Hilariously, we've clawed this back to parity. If only my battleships had not been so colossally stupid as to get themselves all murdered for no reason at the beginning of the game, we might have had a chance. It's a little terrifying.
Coochie coochie.
Somebody got a good hit on the jacks. I'm going to land at least one on the Ohio. Jax has to be out of radar. There's absolutely no reason that he shouldn't have radared me already. I'm running right on the ragged edge here, though, boys. Yeah, 5-7. I'm about to get spotted.
Time to put on the beer goggles. Another day, another disembowelment.
Yeah, let's go. Let's friggin' go. Okay, Ohio took another torp. Please be a sticky flood. He is healing or something? I can't quite make it out. Oh, that's going to hurt. Yeah. All right, we've got a minute and a half here. I think they're going to be able to kill this Ohio. But we're not going to be able to kill the Petro, and we're not gaining points. Ooh, hold on. They only have a minute and a half. We might actually... That might have just won us the game. But I can't get dead. But if he was going to radar me, he'd have done it ages ago. He must be out of radar. No, the Minotaur showed up for, like... Minotaur showed up. Okay, this guy's going to start reversing again in a minute. I can just tell. So take your reversing stupidity. Get out of here.
Time for some fisting.
We'll never kill him, but he can't hold back points long enough for it to matter. And he can't cap in time. Oh, what a mess. No, I don't want to go anywhere near this guy. As long as I live, they can't win. And now he sailed out of the cap, so it doesn't matter.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Wow. That was physically painful. You go play a fun destroyer now. Please, oh God of matchmaking, I beseech thee, please give me a stupid submarine I can crush. Because I'll feel better. Oh, man. That hurt. This is why we don't play high tier. I was talking to Hapafodder at one point recently. And he was commenting about why he doesn't play on NA anymore, why he tends to play on EU. Oh, good, Okinawa. We would want to have a fun time. The more I play of this game, the more I realize I don't think it has anything to do with server, and it has everything to do with tier. So I dropped to tier 7, and guess what? We're back in a tier 9 game. Now I've got a bunch of stealth going for me in this game, which is good.
All right, let's go.
The Jaeger outspots me, of course, because Jaeger, but the Yudachi and the Mahan do not. I actually have some distance on them. They only have 2 radars, only one of which is like really bothers me. Okay. Was I top in any of my tier 9 games? No. I'm like 98% positive I was not. I wasn't in the last game. I was bottom tier in the last game. Yeah, I think I've been bottom tier every game tonight. I'm like 90% positive. I can go back and look, but I'm pretty sure. Maybe one of the Seattle games? Maybe. Maybe one of the Seattle games. Yeah, I don't fear these goofy rocket planes with a Chumpan crawling up my stern here. That guy's AA will just make mincemeat out of them. Okay, the Jaeger outspots me, but he's in mid. So that means I will have a destroyer across from me. It will obviously be either the Yudachi or the Mahan. I don't know which. Either way, I outspot both of those boats. It's the Mahan. Need to get him to fire. If I can get him to fire, I'll pop my smoke and farm him for a spell. He's going to be dead long before that occurs. Yeah, the Chumpan's going to absolutely massacre him. Okay, let's put... I don't want to use the Hydro just yet, mostly because I don't think he launched torpedoes at me, but I don't want to waste them just in case. I might go up here and pop this fancy smoke. Steal this fancy smoke. But right now, let's just use the Chumpan for the spottings. Okay, hold on. What's this guy doing? I think he's trying to T-bone this island.
Time to put on the beer goggles. Frickin' noob.
All right. Let's finish up this cap and get back to mid so we can murder the Jaeger.
Another disembowelment.
We have a 3-ship lead. I don't want to throw it away. All right, Constellation's radar is 9 kilometers. That's going to be a problem. Torps are not ready for a spell. Are you turning? Okay, you're turning. I'm going to back off. Actually, that Constellation is probably going to die. He's soft, and he's got a whole bunch of people shooting at him. Yeah, I don't think he's going to make it. I'm going to post up behind this island here until he's dead. Or until he backs off a smidge. And then we're going to cut straight to mid and go after this Jaeger. Okay, he's cleared. Let's get out of here.
Can't leave my ride behind.
Get him, boys. He's squishy. You kill that guy, I have a free run at this Jaeger. All right, let's go. Let's go kill a Jaeger. Oh, hey, what up? Man, your guns do not frighten me. Are you kidding me? You're dead. Chaser, I see you back there shooting at me. Don't think I didn't notice.
Much better.
Somebody's gonna have to kill the Imagi. I ain't going after that guy. It turns out, guys, that teamwork in World of Warships is in fact OP. Like, their team is total crap for a change. I'm kind of not used to it, truth be told.
Oh, and it got such good gas mileage.
Chaser's not careful. That Siegfried's going to drive right to the middle of the map and just destroy him. What is this Vladivostok doing? What is this clown?
I'm on you.
There's nothing
like
within.
on shit. You're
What are you
about
doing?
as useful as a hobo's dick cheese.
Enterprise has got to be back here somewhere. Although, admittedly, I haven't seen it. Or Yorktown. I haven't seen his planes in a hot minute. Who the hell is RPFing me? There he is. His planes are going to fly right over me. Then he's going to come back with the bombs. Guaranteed. Oh, no? Okay. All right, let's set an intercept rather than... Yeah, I'm going to let the Suzuki deal with those. I'm just going to set a simple intercept course here. Minsk is going to grab C. I'm going to keep spotting this Yorktown for my team. Let's have some fun with him. Oh, no, son. Oh, no, no, no. Your smoke screen will not save you. No, that is not... I disallow this garbage. Okay, yeah, there you go. You're dead. I'm like, no, 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 no. Your smoke screen will not save you.
I was born ready.
What is this Udachi doing? What is this guy doing? Look at him. What is this Udachi doing down here? Trying to chase our carrier and the Vladivostok was very clearly using his anti-aircraft fire to protect the carrier. What in the actual hell was that game? Well, the Chumpan totally gets one of these for having balls and for playing like a champ. You, on the other hand, get reported because you were basically not present. That was a weird game. Chaser, I feel bad for you, buddy. Your team was terrible. You got the team that I've been having all night, apparently. Yeah, that was awful. That was legit terrible. Yeah. What we got in here? All right. Yeah. I wanna open them all, baby. You were yelled at for being useless. Well, I got bad news. I got bad news for your team. There were far more useless people on your team than you. Cold comfort, I know, but from my perspective, you had a whole army of useless people on your team. Your Vyazma threw his ship away. Your Mahan threw his ship away. The Jaeger, I think, just got caught out of position at the bad time, and I can't say much there. Yorktown finally found his engines, right? But like, that team did not cover itself in glory by any stretch of the imagination. All right, Hill, Thud says we can do Hill. No, not British, just tier 5. There she is. Let's go play against some bots. Well, at the same time, Chaser, you're a bottom tier cruiser, right? In a game where you have no meaningful AA, you're gonna get spotted and dunked. Yep, look at that, bots. You're gonna get spotted and dunked by battleships or carrier planes sooner or later. Like, the other thing is that you have been running the entire game. If you're playing a Japanese heavy cruiser, that is a compliment, because it says you've been doing exactly what you should have been doing. Japanese heavies are kiters, man. Like, you want to be running away. Like, you want to be firing over your shoulder, firing your torpedoes back in their face. Like, that's how you want to play that ship. You don't have to. You're not required to, but it's one of the best ways you can be playing it. All right, Thud wanted a game in Hill. This is not my best Tier 5 destroyer. Let's look at this torpedo. So I've got just triple centerline launchers, 5 guns on a 5-second reload. These are 5.5, and I'm a 6.4 detection. Okay. Miyoko has most Japanese heavy cruisers have amazing after torpedoes. Like, it's baked into the design of almost every single Japanese heavy cruiser. It's one of the biggest points that I make when I did those videos, was like, your torpedoes are amazing, and they have more range than you think if you're running away, someone's chasing you, and you're firing back at them, right? They can be 12 kilometers away, and if they're moving towards you, your torpedoes probably have the range. Yes, Nicholas has much better detection. And arguably probably better torpedoes. She certainly has more torpedoes. Oh, no, I do have 3 launchers here. Yeah, I've got a centerline triple and 1 on each side. Whereas I think Nicholas has 2 triples on each side of the ship. If memory serves. Okay, you're not a bot. That makes me happy. Are you smoking already? Okay. Ah, it's a turbine, eh? Alright. We gotta go murder this turbine, eh? Who is continuing to charge forward in his fancy smoke. In a minute, you'll be dead, and I'll go charge the Smolky. Okay.
Pieces.
Okay, the Molky is a human. He's effing off. Clemson also looks like he's effing off. So let's cut to mid then.
Can't leave my ride behind.
Okay, good. I was like, damn Clemson Torps. Okay, good. I'll leave him 1 rack for the love. Don't want him to think I forgot about him. Gonna leave this Kuma some smoke, I think. Oh no, he's a bot. He won't use it. He wouldn't know how to use it if he tried. Okay, the good news is that my starboard racks are both ready and the Molky's turning towards. So, oh, this could be a problem. Okay, don't ground yourself here. Yeah, that's a huge problem.
This is gonna fuck up my hair. I'm gonna feel that one in the morning.
Yeah, I'm dead. But I'm pretty sure I'm taking this Molky with me. He's gonna take 5 of those. He's gonna take 6 of those. Get wrecked.
Hail to the king, baby.
That was a fair trade. I'll take that trade all day. You know, it's interesting, Hetman. They'll never tell you, and there's no way to determine what tiers people are or are not playing. But I'll tell you straight up, like, to me, high tier frustration is a huge problem. It 100% keeps me from playing, right? Like, why would I want to go subject myself to more of that stupidity, right? Well, and that was who was that I was fighting? The Clemson? They were just close. He was inside of 3 kilometers, and so it was like, it was going to be a narrow spread anyway, and there was nowhere to hide. If I'd been paying attention, I might have found a way to navigate through it, but whatever. Mission accomplished. I got exactly done what I wanted to do, which was to trade my ship for the Moltke. So I got what I wanted out of that engagement. I mean, Hetman, it's difficult to say that you're wrong because I don't believe that you are. Now, what's interesting to me, this bot seems to not know what to do now. Is he aware there's a destroyer in this cap with him while he sits still? Maybe you should shoot him. Maybe you could shoot him with your guns. He has 6 health. Maybe that would be a thing. Nope. This bot pulled into this thing and is going to let a 6 HP Clemson murder him. I've never seen a bot get so screwed up navigationally that he had no idea what to do. I've never seen a bot just stop and be like, I'm done. I've never seen that happen. Oh, I know the guns were pointed the other way, but that's my point. The bot is so stupid, right, that he doesn't realize, there's somebody in this cap with me. I should point the guns the other way. A human would have done that. Okay. Back that up. A conscious human would have done that. You know, a very narrow, small number of Warships players. Terp, what is Sima? Autopilot is fun. Autopilot is busted. It's been broken from the day they had the game. They fixed it in the CV work. It's terrible. Terp, what is Sima? You made this request. I don't know what it is. He says, oh, I see it now. Shima. No, I'm not going back to tier 10 tonight. Take your points back. I refuse. Let's keep playing some middle tier destroyer. I still want to murder a submarine. I still want to murder a submarine tonight. No, I looked up in chat. He meant Shima. He typed Sima, and then 4 lines down he says Shimas. He says Shima, and I'm like, no, I'm not playing. I'm not going back to tier 10 tonight. That's not happening. Oh, good. We're bottom tier again. T61's a good boat. T61's a very good boat. Well, the Gade is not scary. The Kid is terrifying. That is not a gunfight that I want to get into. Aviary likes gunfights with a lot of things, but that is not one of them. If I push C and run into the Gade, I'm probably okay. If I push C and run into the Kid, I'm a dead man. So we're going to play wide behind the Salmon for a spell till we see how the game develops. That HE? No. Put the SAP in the barrel, please. One of the guys is like, where are the carriers at? I want to kill planes. And the team's like, well, just got to play a CV, and then you'll know where the carriers are. No big deal. You'll always have one. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's see. Right. Tennessee. Somebody's in C. Don't know who. What's the range on these? 8. Ugh, that's terrible. All right, I don't know who's in this cap. I'm sort of tempted to go find out, but maybe not that tempted. They got a whole lot of crap on this flank, and we just don't. Our CAG looks like he's going to make an attempt for B, which I approve. Interesting. I'm spotted. That has to be the kid. Oh, no, it's the Alliance. That's fine. I can ignore that guy.
Much better.
I mean, I could get really cheeky and charge him. No, he's leaving. I was like, he's effing off. If he's still coming at me, I'd probably go after him.
This is gonna fuck up my hair.
Torpedoes so slow, he accidentally hit me with them.
Can't leave my ride behind.
He guessed where I was? We're done. We're done. I knew Alliance was broken, right? You see garbage videos and stuff like that? No, Night Owl, no. Alliance is just that stupid. When the torpedoes will turn 90 degrees at 47 knots, Wargaming just continues to make really, really, really poor design decisions on ships, and the rest of us have to suffer for it. I don't know. Yay, fun times. All right, let's find somebody to raid. Who else is out there suffering tonight? Puddin is suffering. Yep, you guys are going to get Puddin tonight. He can entertain you in ways that I never could. Next week, hilariously, I think I'm going to try and stream this again. I don't know why. I'd have no idea why I would. I will say I saw a thing today where it looks like I could get a free key for the new MechWarrior 5 DLC, and I never did go back through and get the machine working to actually stream the base game. So what I'm going to do is put in for that key and see if I can get it, and I may do some MechWarrior 5 streaming at some point in lieu of boats soon-ish. Other than that, I've got a whole bunch of stuff on the schedule later this month. We're going to be doing some more Star Wars Unlimited. Been working really hard on that down in the studio during the weeknights, which has been nice. Xanda, I'll tell you straight up, I'm not convinced I'm ever going to buy Civ 7. I've read too much about it that just doesn't sound like I'm going to enjoy it. Now, with that said, I will probably eventually invest in a copy on sale at some point down the road. But like, I'm not going to buy it while it's still full price. There's no chance. There's no chance, especially since I've seen too many problems with the multiplayer, right? Like all those things that we hated about the multiplayer problems, they were you know, it's not ready. It wasn't ready. There we go. All right, guys. If you're on Twitch, you're gonna get a rate to Puddin'. If you're not, well, thanks for being here anyway. Appreciate you guys. I will catch you on YouTube or wherever I turn all this mess on again. In the meantime, y'all take care. Peace. Have a good one.